Have you ever wondered what happened to Basecamp? Not that it's gone, but rather, in the ever-evolving world of project management, has it been replaced? And if so, by what? For years, Basecamp stood as a beacon of simplicity in project management. Its focus on clear communication, organized to-do lists, and a centralized hub for all project-related discussions made it a go-to for countless teams, especially those favoring a straightforward, less-is-more approach. Basecamp was about cutting through the noise, offering a refreshing antidote to the overwhelming complexity of other tools. It popularized the idea of Shape Up, a methodology designed to tackle big projects with small, focused teams, emphasizing cycles of work and deliberate decision-making. It had its champions, its loyal users who swore by its elegant design and directness. But here's the thing about technology. It rarely stands still. The needs of businesses, the nature of teamwork, and the sheer volume of digital tools have exploded. What was once considered innovative can, with time, become a baseline. While Basecamp remains a viable and actively developed product, the market has diversified immensely. Teams now demand more specialized features, greater integration capabilities, and often more visual ways to track progress. So, while Basecamp hasn't exactly disappeared, it's certainly facing a very different competitive landscape. Think of it less as being replaced by a single successor, and more about the market maturing and fragmenting to offer a spectrum of solutions that cater to increasingly specific needs. The philosophy of one-size-fits-all is largely gone in project management. Instead, we have a multitude of tools, each with its own strengths, weaknesses, and ideal user base. Let's dive into some of the major players that have risen to prominence and, in many cases, taken up the mantle for teams looking for something more or different than what Basecamp traditionally offered. One of the most prominent categories that has emerged are the all-in-one work management platforms. These tools aim to be the central nervous system for your entire organization, not just a single project. Think of ClickUp, Monday.com, and Asana. These are powerhouses of flexibility and customization. They offer a dizzying array of features, from traditional task lists and Kanban boards to Gantt charts, wikis, CRM functionalities, and extensive reporting. ClickUp, for instance, prides itself on being the everything app for work. It's highly customizable, allowing teams to create unique workflows and integrate with a vast number of other applications. If Basecamp was a cozy, well-designed cottage, ClickUp is a sprawling, configurable mansion where you can build almost anything you can imagine. This level of customization can be a double-edged sword. It offers immense power but can also lead to a steeper learning curve. However, for teams with complex processes or those seeking to consolidate multiple tools into one, ClickUp has become a very attractive option. Monday.com takes a more visual approach, using highly intuitive and colorful boards to track progress. It's excellent for teams that thrive on visual cues and need strong automation capabilities. Its flexibility allows it to be adapted for project management, CRM, marketing campaigns, HR, and much more. It's less about strict project methodology and more about visual organization and workflow automation. Asana, on the other hand, excels in task management and workflow automation with a focus on clarity and accountability. It's often lauded for its clean interface and ability to connect work across different departments. While it offers robust features, it maintains a certain level of simplicity that might appeal to teams who found Basecamp a bit too basic but aren't ready for the full complexity of a ClickUp. Asana helps teams break down large projects into manageable tasks, assign them, set deadlines, and track progress with ease. Then there's the rise of specialized tools catering to specific methodologies or team types. For agile software development teams, Jira remains the undisputed king. While not a direct replacement for Basecamp's general project management, it serves a similar purpose within its niche, offering unparalleled bug tracking, sprint planning, and backlog management crucial for agile workflows. If your team lives and breathes Scrum or Kanban, Jira provides the granular control and reporting you need. For teams heavily reliant on visual organization and simpler workflows, Trello continues to be a strong contender. Its Kanban-style boards, where tasks are represented as cards moved across different columns, offer a highly intuitive way to visualize project progress. While Basecamp has its own take on to-do lists, Trello's pure Kanban approach resonates deeply with teams that prefer a drag-and-drop, highly visual system. It's often seen as a stepping stone for teams looking for more than a shared spreadsheet but less than a full-blown project management suite. Another interesting development in the project management landscape is the emergence of tools that blend different functionalities, moving beyond just project management. Notion is a prime example. While it can certainly be used for project management, it's more accurately described as an all-in-one workspace for notes, databases, wikis, and task management. Teams use Notion to build custom dashboards, create collaborative documents, and manage knowledge, effectively integrating their project work with their broader information and documentation needs. This makes it a powerful choice for teams looking to centralize their entire digital workspace. Furthermore, we've seen an increased demand for enhanced collaboration features. While Basecamp had its message boards and file sharing, newer tools have deeply integrated real-time chat, video conferencing integrations, and advanced document co-editing capabilities. Tools like Slack and Microsoft Teams, while primarily communication platforms, have also evolved to include project management features and integrations, often becoming the primary hub for team interaction around projects. The market has also seen the growth of more budget-friendly or free options, making sophisticated project management accessible to smaller teams and startups. Tools like Freecamp often position themselves as direct, feature-rich alternatives to Basecamp, offering many of its core functionalities and more, often with generous free tiers. Ultimately, what has replaced Basecamp isn't a question with a single, definitive answer. It's a reflection of how the project management software industry has diversified and matured. Teams are no longer settling for a one-size-fits-all solution. Instead, they're seeking tools that align precisely with their specific workflows, methodologies, team size, and integration needs. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.